Hi guys, I'm left alone now, so I'll be reading about biology book that I found in this house. So let's start. Many student. How? So yeah, wait. Oh, what are greenhouse gases and how do they increase atmospheric temperature? Definition: greenhouse gases absorb wavelengths of long wave radiation that are reflected from the surface of the Earth. The heat is retained in our atmosphere and keeps the Earth warm. The two most significant greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere are carbon dioxide and water vapor. They ensure that the Earth is able to retain heat from the sun that would otherwise be reflected back into space. This is known as the greenhouse effect. Oxides of nitrogen are also greenhouse gases, but they have less impact because their concentration in the atmosphere is much lower. Is methane a greenhouse gas? Yes, it is, and it has the potential to cause warming of the atmosphere in the same way as carbon dioxide does, section 4.4. But methane is present in much smaller amounts. So methane is produced by ruminants, which is cows and similar animals, as a result of their digestion and from rice paddy fields. It is also released from the ocean when fossil fuels are extracted. Scientists recommend reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Less carbon dioxide in the atmosphere would be expected to, reduce is a question. Reduce the rate of climate change, increase the rate of climate change, reduce destruction of ozone layer, help protect rainforests. Many students are confused about ozone. It is not a greenhouse gas and does not affect the temperature of the atmosphere. The ozone layer protects us from incoming UV light. The ozone layer has been damaged by refrigerants such as CFCs released into the atmosphere. How have levels of greenhouse gases changed over the last 2 centuries? Carbon dioxide formed only about 0.04% of the Earth's atmosphere, but is a significant greenhouse gas. Levels of carbon dioxide have been rising over the last 2 centuries as the world's human population has increased and the demand for energy for industry, transport, and domestic use has risen. The increase in use of fossil fuels began in the mid-18s, when coal was first used to drive machines, a period known as the start of the Industrial Revolution. More greenhouse gases have led to warmer Earth. Right. What is carbon flux and why it is important? Carbon is found in different forms and different places, known as pools. For example, as carbon dioxide in the air, organic molecules in the bodies of living things dissolve the gas in the ocean, and inorganic molecules in fossil fuels and peat. Now, in some areas, peat begins to form when water levels are low and aerobic bacteria feed on decaying vegetation. Over time, this layer is covered over by more and more vegetation, and conditions underneath become anaerobic. The part decayed, wetter lower levels are preserved and don't change much over long periods of time. They become peat. The type of peat varies from place to place depending on the plant in the area. Heather, sphagnum moss, and sedges are typical plants found in the peat box. Peat is used as a fuel in some parts of the world. It is not classified as a renewable form of energy because it can take up to 5,000 years to form, and people extract it at a much faster than it forms.